up. 8th grade promotion, man. This is pretty serious. You know, who would have thought that we even have an 8th grade promotion? Here they are walking in with big high heels. I mean, you know, the girls that are 4'11" are like 6'5", big high heels. Right? And then the boys, they're walking in, man, they got a little bit of sweat on their peach fuzz, and they're walking with their pants halfway down. How cool. Man, when I was in 8th grade, we didn't have 8th grade promotion. The bell rang, and the teacher said, all right, you gotta go home. We got outside the door closed, we were like, what you wanna do? Hey, just go play Atari, man. Go to Sam's. You got Space Invaders, man. That was the thing. I mean, you know what's it gonna come next? These girls are gonna be walking in on stilts in 4 years, man. Looking at her. Oh, hi, babe. What's the rough days? Right? Boys, instead of pants halfway down, they'll be all the way down. It's pretty cool to see them all grow up when they're little kids. And the title of today's message is Nagate Mama Say. That's what it is. All right, let's hear this guy. This side say, Nagate Mama Say. All right, let's see this side. Loud. All right, there you go. Nagate Mama Say. When I was in junior high, I went to Soldado for junior high school. And I have some friends there. They're not Eskimo friends. And one of them needed a comb one time. He says, Kramer, where's your comb? He said, you got a comb? And I said, Nagate Mama Say. He said, not today, Mama said? I said, no, man, Nagate, Mama said. I said, it means no. And so, you guys are going to be growing up pretty soon, right? Judah was a little tiny fella coming over to the Boys and Girls Club. Little tiny fella. Couldn't hard throw basketball up. One day, Judah's going to become a man. He's going to have his own house. Probably a faster snow than me. I'm going to be going up my little tundra. But one of these days, these guys are going to grow up. You're going to graduate from high school, hopefully. You're going to have a diploma in your hand. But you're going to come across a lot of distractions along the way in high school. Now, there's not many distractions in the 8th grade. Because like I said, you guys are still really young, you're really innocent, but all of a sudden next year, 9th grade, it's going to be different. You're going to come across some distractions. One of the distractions is going to be bad barks. You're going to have some bad barks, man. Some bad friends. And they're going to try to distract you. Years ago when I was a kid, when I was your age, a friend of mine called me. He said, hey, lads, man, let's break curfew tonight. All right? Let's break curfew. That was a big thing in our day. Stay out past, midnight. So me and my two buddies, we went over there by where Bison Street Store is. And it was past 10 o'clock. The curfew was 10. And Carlos's truck came around. How many of you guys remember Carlos's blue truck, right? That big van? Oh, Carlos is coming, man! Run! So we were running. The snow just fell, right? It was brand new snowfall. And there was Carlos, not running. So we ran towards Bison Street Store. There's no Bison Street Store. Just junkyard. And so we all ran, and we all were going to hide under this one old taxi cab. And then my friend, he says, don't hide with me, man. You guys got to split up, don't you know? Oh, okay, yeah, man, split up. So we split up, man. I went and I hid behind the 55-gallon drum. And another of my buddies, he took off, he went towards YouTube. Back then it was all willows and stuff. Well, guess what? Carlos came. Big old blue van, flashlights, there was another cop with him. And sure enough, they found my buddy under the car. And he said, how'd you find me? They said, we followed your tracks. Oh, we didn't think about that. And when I heard the cops say that, I was like, oh no, man, they're going to find me. Sure enough, they followed the tracks right behind the drum. Man, I was busted. So we got into the cop car, and they said, we know you got a third buddy around here, man. Where's your other buddy? And I said, he went that way. And my friend says, hey, don't narc. I says, what's narc? He says, what? I didn't know how to be a criminal, man. So the cop went over there, and you know what we saw then? We saw a dog barking at its own house. At its own house. Then the cops were laughing. They said, all right, come out of that dog house, man. We know you're in there. And sure enough, my buddy comes out of the dog house. Bad Barts. You're going to come across some bad Barts in your time. And they're going to want you to go do this. They're going to want you to do that. Jack, you're going to say what? Nagate Mama say. All right? Another distraction you're going to come across in high school, you're going to come across being Twitter-pated. You guys remember Bambi, right? Bambi and Thumper, they were all growing up and they were fine with each other and they're all cool and hopping around, enjoying life. All of a sudden, came to the next chapter in Bambi. And all of a sudden, Thumper found a girlfriend. What did Thumper do? You're going to get Twitter faded. Now, right now, you ain't. You're like, I don't like girls. I don't like them. Don't call me. And then pretty soon, the girls, just like Bambi, all of a sudden, the girls are going to have big old eyelashes. The boys, Lego. You're going to want to start hooking up. In ninth grade, you're going to start seeing the seniors and juniors, and they'll be holding hands, walking around like they're married or something. I want to be like them. Right? But that's another distraction towards what you want in life. Those kinds of things can derail you. Having bad parts that will tell you to do this and tell you to do that. And one of these days, maybe next year, Judah, maybe some girl will say, Judah, you want to go out with me? Yes or no? Check yes or no. And he's going to write, Nagate Mama say. When I was your age, I had dreams. I had dreams of what I wanted to become. Originally, I wanted to become a farmer. An Eskimo farmer, man. I was going to sell pigs to my homies, man. And then my dad said, what you gonna do when it gets cold? I said, I don't know, the pig's gonna freeze. He said, yep. So I had to change dreams. I wanted to become a football player. Then I want to become this, I want to become that. Eventually, as I got through school, I wanted to become a teacher. And so in order to become a teacher, you have to do good in school. You got to do your homework, you got to show up. And you actually have to put some effort into it. And I had a lot of distractions along the way. A lot of my bad parts would call me. And, you know, back then we didn't have cell phones, man. Our phones were attached to the wall. You know? They would call me and say, you want to do this, do that? But I want to become a teacher. I said, Nagate, Mama said. I got some other plans. You're going to come across those kinds of distractions in your time. And some of you are going to make the wrong decisions. I think there's like 41 of you on this list. Maybe not all will make it. Because you didn't say, and I'll tell you, Mama said it. Some of you guys might not make it because you didn't make the right choices. Now, you guys are all grown up, whether you believe it or not. You guys are big boys and you're big girls. Man, I never thought I'd see Peggy McConnell give a speech live. She never says a word to anybody. She just does a little. But she gave a speech. You guys are growing up. And so I want you to be thinking about your future, what you want to become. Maybe some of you want to become a nurse. Some of you want to become a teacher. Maybe some of you guys want to become a mechanic. Maybe some of you want to become a plumber. Who knows? But either way, you got to stay away from the distractions in order to do that. And your mom is not going to be there when your bad parts ask you out. You're going to have to make a big girl's choice or a big boy's choice. You're going to have to make them on your own. It's so important to learn how to say no. So important. And so, I want to leave you with that message. As you get older, you're going to come across those times. And you're going to remember what I told you. You're going to say what? You're going to say what? All right. Parents on this side, what do you say? How about this side? See? Last of all, I don't want to see any of you guys fail. You guys have a great chance for all of you guys to make it. There's not a single reason that you guys shouldn't be here in 2018. Maybe you'll ask me to be your speaker in 2018. Maybe you guys will be coming in on stilts. Right? Oh, yeah. And so I look forward to it. Work hard and make the right choices. Good luck. Thank you.